What's up guys, it's the Actual Justice Warrior here, and today we're going to talk about Tomi Lahren. For those of you who don't know, Tomi Lahren is a conservative commentator for The Blaze. She really made a name for herself going after snowflakes or going after people like Colin Kaepernick in videos like this.
What is the significant change he hopes to see, I wonder? Maybe he's talking about economic opportunities for black people not seen under Obama's failed America. Or maybe it's a decrease in black-on-black crime. Maybe it's more two-parent households where black fathers like his choose to stick around and raise their children.
As you can see, she's sharp, intense, attractive, and on message. So it's very understandable that she's become popular, especially in an era where the left has gone basically batshit crazy. But recently, Tomi Lahren was on The View, and she made some controversial statements about abortion that kind of shocked a lot of people.
Choice, and here's why. I am a constitutional, someone that loves the Constitution. I am someone that's for limited government, and so I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say I'm for limited government, but I think that the government should decide what women do with their bodies. I can sit here and say that as a Republican, and I can say, you know what, I'm for limited government, so stay out of my guns, and you can stay out of my body as well.
And as a result, she was suspended from The Blaze. Now, a lot of people are mad at Tomi Lahren for coming out as pro-choice. Some of them are mad at the way she came out as pro-choice. And some other people are mad at The Blaze, or Glenn Beck in particular, for suspending her over this. They're saying, look at the irony. After all this time criticizing the left for being anti-free speech, it's her own right-wing organization that's anti-free speech. But that's not really what's happening. I'm going to tell you what's actually going on here. First, I'm going to address her comments, though. Look, I personally agree with Tomi Lahren on the pro-choice position, but one of the things that I've learned to do over time is not demonize people who are pro-life. Whenever the issue of abortion is brought up, the pro-life side is always demonized as being anti-choice and wanting to control female bodies, and the pro-choice side is demonized as wanting to kill babies. Both are ridiculous readings of the position. Pro-life people think it's murder. And if you think it's murder, I understand you getting outraged and getting hyped up over the issue. Pro-choice people also think it's a life, but since the life is dependent on the mother, they consider it part of the mother's body until the moment of viability. The right isn't a group of people that wants to enslave women, and the left isn't a bunch of people that want to kill babies. You can be conservative and pro-life, conservative and pro-choice, liberal and pro-life, liberal and pro-choice, or libertarian and pro-life or pro-choice. For 99% of the people involved in this debate, it's only about whether or not viability is the appropriate standard. So the people who are upset at Tomi Lahren for misrepresenting their position, I understand why you're upset. But for the people who think Tomi Lahren is being censored by The Blaze based on these comments, you're dead wrong. The fact is, Tomi Lahren is a rising star. She is more popular than Glenn Beck now. She's more popular than The Blaze. And what she was actually suspended for was looking for a job. The reason she's come out and stated her pro-choice position so publicly is because she's trying to quote-unquote moderate herself. And for the record, I'm not saying that she's not really pro-choice. What I'm saying is that she has a number of opportunities that she's not going to be able to cash in on if she stays with The Blaze. She's also a huge Trump supporter, and Glenn Beck is decidedly not a Trump supporter. You see, Glenn Beck is also trying to moderate himself in the public sphere and become more hireable as well. The fact is, these two people are on different paths to quote-unquote moderation. So while I won't say it was Tomi Lahren's goal to get suspended from The Blaze, I don't think she's that broken up about it. Because again, she's very publicly doing a job interview. She's testing the waters to see where she can fit in on television because she's ready to cash in. She's a viral sensation. I think she had over 60 million views on her Colin Kaepernick video. She's young, attractive, well-spoken. She would be crazy not to try and sell herself. So if you're upset that she misrepresented the pro-life position, I totally understand that. If you're upset that she had an opinion that disagreed with you, I'm sorry, but that's the way these things are. Just because she's opposed to these social justice warriors does not mean she's going to align with you politically on every issue. One of the things that's really cool about anti-SJW creators is that they are very different. Everyone has different opinions on certain issues. The fact that we all have a quote-unquote common enemy does not mean we are all homogenous. The SJWs are boring because they're all homogenous. They all fucking virtue signal to each other. They all speak a language that nobody but fucking them can understand. And the fact is, we, quote-unquote we, are not like that. And it's okay to listen to people who are right-wing, moderate, or left-wing and have disagreements with them. Part of the reason for the rise of anti-SJW creators on YouTube is that we don't want to live in a world where there's only one approved opinion or there's only a few approved talking points. So yeah, don't get caught up in the hype. There are a lot of behind the scenes politics that none of us are a party to. However, you can read up on it and kind of get a sense of what's going on. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, then please leave a like. If you want other people to see it, then I'd appreciate you sharing it. Subscribe for more content. Follow me on all the social medias. This has been The Actual Justice Warrior. Until next time.